Okay, guys, hi, I'm back. I'm sorry. I think my internet or phone, there was some problem with that. So I'm starting with where I left, and I left at liquidity. So the stock market starts from 9 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. and Monday to Friday. And that's when you can exactly sell your stocks and create wealth for your goals. If you are buying small companies, you may not generate money, okay, because you may not manage to sell them right away. And because they are not extremely liquid stocks, it could be that you do not end up making money from there. So where and how to invest in these stocks? So all the stock investing has to be routed through a broker. So there is no direct way of investing in stocks. You have to have an account with a broker. I personally choose with the bank because it's more reliable for me. I do not personally go with a broker because I'm anyways not looking for tips. And I have seen that there's generally a tendency that whenever you open it with a broker, a lot of free tips that you get, and they further clutter your mind, and probably we don't need them. So just for all the practical purposes and for you to know, there are two stock exchanges in our country. One is called the Bombay Stock Exchange and another one is called the National Stock Exchange. So these are the two stock exchanges in our country, and everything is now computerized. All the trading, all the buying and the selling of stocks, everything now is computerized. Unlike the earlier times where my mentor, Mrs. Neeru Tiwari, often told me that, oh my God, I used to be the only woman in the Delhi Stock Exchange, and we used to go, ga, this is the stock, and can I get it? So that's how in the earlier times, people who've built wealth with stocks, that's how difficult it was for them. And now it's easy for us with all the computerization. So next is one basic prerequisite for buying and selling stocks is having a demat account. It's called a depository account. That's the full form, and it's like a bank account. So like in your bank, you can deposit money and you can withdraw that money. The same way is with stock investing. You can put the money in and you can take it out. And there are two depositories in India. One is called the National Securities Depository Limited, and another one is called the Central Depository Services Limited. So these are the two depositories in India, and your stockbroker will facilitate all the buying and the selling for you from this depository. So what you need for opening this demat account, you need to have complete the KYC process. So what does KYC process mean? You need to give your PAN card, copy of the passport or Aadhaar card, driving license. So have an ID proof, give your KYC, it will get done, and you will have a demat account to begin your stock investing in. And if you sell your stocks, it will take at least 3 working days for money to come back from your broker account into your personal savings account, your personal bank account. So it's critical that you know that your emergency fund cannot be invested in stocks. I have often seen investors make this mistake. If something like a COVID or any other MOVID, any other ZOVID, which is bhai of COVID, comes, everything is shut, you will not have 3 days to take your money out to take care of yourself. So it's critical that you get this. choosing a stock broker will be an important activity, and like I said, you may want to choose banks because that's a better place to be in. At least they are far more protected than any of the private brokers are, and online definitely will make more sense, since I think most of us independent women are wanting to have freedom and we are wanting to operate our own accounts. So it's critical that we actually take an online account and operate from there. So guys, some of the points to remember before I close: stocks are ownership in a company. Certain percentage, it could be an insignificant percentage, and you're buying the stocks of a company. Number one. Number two, whatever money that you are investing in stocks is not protected. So you are investing because you trust the research that you did. Let's not depend on anybody else to tell us which are the stocks to invest in. How you invest in stocks is by actually doing your own research, learning what is that step-by-step methodology to pick good stocks. If you have not yet learned it, Women on Wealth could be your place to begin that learning. We run a program which is called Art of Picking Quality Stocks for Beginners, where we help you learn the step-by-step methodology to pick good stocks. So within the program, you learn the practical methodology and you begin investing within the program. So within the program, you identify one or two stocks and you begin investing. Also, you get confidence to talk about stocks, companies, and the market with people in your life in the program. So if you have not signed up for this program, I highly recommend that you do, because it will actually build all the foundation that you need for picking good stocks. And of course, the stock market basics you've learned today by investing your time and upskilling right here for the last 23 minutes that I've been around. Next, holding stocks for a period of over 12 months can actually help you reduce your tax. So this is the last point that I'll leave you with. Let me now start answering some of the questions you may have. So hello everyone. Yeah, thanks for acknowledging that you are here. So one of the questions is coming from Herleen. She wants to look at what to look at while checking a company. So in our program, Herleen, we do over 35 tests. So over 35 steps we take to identify if a company is worth investing our hard-earned money in. And it ranges from looking at the financial health of the company. And when I say financial health, we look at its profitability, how a company is leveraging the debt and the assets it has, how is it doing as far as its operations are concerned, valuation. We learn how to read balance sheet, profit and loss statement, and cash flow statements. Also, we kind of look at how is its management doing, how the company has evolved over time, what's the kind of history it has, and brand value, competitive advantages, and far more. So this is a vast subject, and that's why we have a separate 10-week, 10-hour program for this. So Nitika, it depends on how much the stockbroker charges. It depends. It goes from 0.1% to 0.3% for every transaction. Nitika, that's how it is. Sure, Nitika, can you kind of share just DM us your phone number and we'll be happy to share the program details. Nitika, with you. Neelu, thanks for acknowledging, yes, that you are taking value from the program. So Vinita, you have to apply for the DMAT account and do it in your bank. I think that will be the best. and yeah, your broker will open it for you. So Kavleen has put in something beautiful. She's saying that she feels that stock investing is a business and that she needs to build the skill of learning to study stocks. There will be ups and downs on the way, but the more time we give, the more we learn. Absolutely. And guys, Kavleen is one of our proud stock investor. So absolutely, stock investing is a business, and like in any business, you would not want to make like quick returns. Rather, you want to build a strong foundation of that business and make money over the next some years. You break even in 3 to 5 years, you begin making profit then. So if you keep the same attitude for stock investing, you will go a very long way. And especially one point I want to mention here, that we can build all the knowledge, and yet if we don't build this attitude, so a stock investor requires a lot of persistence, discipline, focus, and a lot of respect for each other and what's happening around. The moment we lose this attitude, we've lost it all. So no matter how much knowledge you build, if you do not have the attitude, trust you me, you cannot persist with investments. So that's one critical component of being an investor. Okay, what kind of results have students of stock investing seen? Well, my best student has generated a 400% return in 6 years, Karishma. That's the best in our stock investors community as of now. So this is possible, but she puts in the effort which is required for stock investing, and she persists. So that's what I would have to say for that question. What's the investment amount required, Neelu? You could begin with as low as just 500 rupees a month. That's it. So guys, please don't look at growing your money when you have accumulated a large portion of it. Because while you're accumulating it, inflation is eating into its purchasing power. So it's extremely critical that you not only accumulate your money, but you also begin to grow it, so that you're beating inflation constantly and you're creating money for your goals. So no decent amount. It's as you go, small. Just begin small, Neelu, and you're in the stock investing program. So just persist. So Raki is saying that she's gotten a lot of tips and she's said bye-bye to them and started working on her own knowledge building and learning and investing. Absolutely, guys. I often tell my investors that nobody else can make money for you. They cannot create wealth for you. It's you who has to take charge and do it for you. Like nobody else can help you become physically fit. It's like you who has to exercise. It's you who has to diet. Like I can't do it for you. You can't do it for me. The same is with wealth building. Sure, Raki. Absolutely. So guys, on this note, I complete the My Investment Mastery series today. Do stay in touch. Keep coming back every Thursday, 5 p.m. as we keep taking charge of our finances together. If you're interested, you could send in an inquiry and learn about the stock investing program that we run and just excel in stock investing. So on that note, I complete the session here and we meet Thursday same time next week, and tomorrow is decoding of the business newspaper at 10 a.m. So do show up and just keep deriving value, because we are all about women upskilling and building their education knowledge so that they can really take charge of their finances. Take care, guys. Stay safe. Bye-bye.